Turn of the Mac. Hello and welcome to episode 2. It's your favorite face made for radio. So first things first, this week what I'd like to do is I want to thank my first two sponsors, actually. FCG, Fox Custom Graphics, did my logos for me. You're going to see them at the beginning of my videos in a snapshot. You'll also see them on Twitter. Man, greatly appreciate that and a great effort. Also, Bull City Street Foods out of Durham, North Carolina. Harry Mons runs that. He has a food truck there. Amazing grub. Amazing. If you guys haven't checked it out, get you some, because they sell out quick everywhere they go, and they do all kinds of events down in that area. Anyway, I told you that as the show would progress, I would get better. I hope to do so. Also, I know that I talked about having different segments. We're going to go sports, we're going to go the geek stuff, and then we'll do questions at the end. One thing I'd like to add is what I call my swing and miss segment. So basically what I'm going to do there is I'm calling myself out. If you guys are sending me emails, corresponding with me, letting me know what I'm messing up on, I'm going to call myself out on the show and correct whatever wrong I had. The big one is the use of the word retard last week. I want to apologize if I offended anyone. I want everyone to know that I do not consider a mentally challenged person a retard. I consider those people, and I use that term for people who have no excuse. My beautiful, beautiful niece has Downs, and so I don't use that term lightly, or I do use it lightly, actually. I don't take it seriously. I would never call her a retard. When I'm next to her, if you had to figure out which one was, it'd probably be me. Bottom line is I'm going to try to not use it. I apologize if I do, because it is in my repertoire. But again, I want to apologize to anyone I've offended and just let you know where I'm coming from on that. I'm very sensitive to that kind of thing, so I'll try not to use it as best as I can, but sometimes things just slip. So that's my big swing and miss. I'll also be giving up predictions, and I won't always be correct, so those errors I'm going to let you guys know, hey, I didn't get it right, okay? I have I have had a lot of feedback. I am truly, truly humbled by the amount of people. I've 42 followers or something like that, and then also tons of comments, questions. If you notice, I'm in my dojo now. I call it my dojo because I stole that from my wife. My wife calls our bedroom the dojo. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get in trouble for that later, but that's all right. I'll have to deal with that. She's Filipino. I'll probably end up dead. Last video, maybe. Who knows? But hey, let's go with it. This is my dojo. I got some nerd stuff up there. As you can see, I got little soccer figures, Hulk, all kinds of Batman stuff, football helmets in the background. I just love it. It's my life. Sports and geeks. That's what I'm about. I'm about the geeky stuff. So without further ado, let's go into sports. So what I'm going to do each week is I'm going to give you guys, being former military, there's a term called lock it up. All right? So that's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you the T-Bone's lock it up picks of the week. This is for all you bettors out there, all you shaking gamblers. You got to get your fix on, and you need that quality game to pick. I'm here for you. I am here for you. If I'm wrong, no liability. Sorry. Anyway, so the NFL, my lock it up pick of the week for the NFL is the Packers. They opened up -4, currently about -7. I'm not picking the spread. I'm picking whether or not, I'm giving you an instant win each week. This is my instant win. Packers against the Bears. Yes, it's a rivalry, but do you really want to bet on Jay Cutler? Do you? Anyway, so that's my lock it up pick for the NFL. My college lock it up pick is controversial. I want to apologize to one of my good friends, Jacob. He's a Ducks fan. I, too, am a Ducks fan. He brought me over to the dark side, so I root for the Ducks. However, my lock it up pick for the week, college football, Michigan State. Done. Lock it up. And then I have friends overseas. Like I said, I was overwhelmed by everything. I have a ton of friends overseas. I've got this Aussie oi guy, right? Keith, whatever his name is. Great guy. He's amazing. And I hope I did that right. I hope I did you some justice there. But I've got some friends, Pity, a whole bunch of people. I can't even, Christopher, all kinds of people from England. Just love those guys. They are awesome. I even got a guy named Dennis in Singapore, a good friend of mine. Awesome lad. So what I'm going to do is, the term lad, you like that? I threw that in there just for you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my lock it up picks for the BPL the Bundesliga, and for also the MLS. So my picks this week will be Man City, no brainer, right? DFL, Wolfsburg, and MLS Seattle. And I promise those were not picks from the heart. Those were, hey, if they were picks from the heart, I'd have picked Oregon this week. So there you go. So that's that. And then what I want to do also is I'm going to try to throw the term out of my videos. I get it. They're there a million times. I'm going to try to eliminate those. Bear with me. My fantasy picks. I'm going to do fantasy picks for you guys because fantasy football is huge here in America. My fantasy picks, start of the week. I'm going to give you a start of the week for each position. Then I'm going to give you a sit-em a week for each position. And then I'll break it down the next week and let you know where I was right or wrong and whether or not you want to ever listen to me again. Who knows? My pick of the week at quarterback is Matt Ryan. He's going against, I believe it's Philadelphia. And what I'm thinking there is that defense gave up hella points last year. Matt Ryan at home. Let's see what happens. That's my start of the week. Running back, Andre Ellington for the Arizona Cardinals. I think you'd be surprised this week what he puts up. For wide receiver, Devontae Adams for the Packers. For the simple fact that I think the coverage is going to get rolled over to Cobb's side. And he's a pretty quick kid. I think he'll surprise you. Tight end, Larry Donnell, or however you say it, for the New York Giants. He's my pick for this reason. Not because my wife likes the Giants and I said something inappropriate earlier. No. Shut up, dog. I'm trying to have a video here. You're over there whining. See, this is what I got to deal with every single day. That and 4 daughters. 4 of them. Wow. Anyway, let me get through these picks. My kicker is Brandon McManus. McManus, did I say that right? Anyway, for the donkeys here, the Denver Broncos. And defense starter, Packers. Come on, Cutler's good for 2 picks, right? Sit-em, obviously Cutler at QB. Running back, Melvin Gordon. Awful preseason, not expecting big things. Wide receiver, Golden Tate. People start Golden Tate all the time. I don't get it. Don't do it. Run. Tight end, Jordan Reed. He's going to be a bust this week. I don't know how he will be throughout the year with the quarterback change and all that. He's a very skilled athlete, but this week he's a bust. Kicker, Carpenter, bust. And defense, I don't see the Bills being able to do much this week, especially on the fantasy side. So